Hello, welcome to another episode of the One Deeper podcast and the Weasel Tortoise Show, starring my co-host Andrei. Say there, bro. I said it properly. Andrei Alexandru. And this one is special. We talk about Andrei's adventures in South America. This is the first part of what is supposed to continue as a conversation. Hopefully it happens soon. But please enjoy. It is filled with hilarious anecdotes and misadventures. So please enjoy an episode of the Weasel Tortoise Show with my co-host, Andrei Alexandru. All right. What's up, baby? Weasel and Tortoise back together again. Damn.
Not even the Atlantic Ocean can keep them apart.
Not even the Atlantic Ocean. All right. So I have been looking forward to this conversation for several months now, wondering what the fuck you've got up to in Peru on the special episode of The Weasel Goes to South America.
It's a special.
So, I read the first few days of your travel journal. It was pretty frequent at first, and then it just plummeted in frequency. So I was like, okay, maybe these motherfuckers not writing shit anymore. But where do you want to start, bro? Do you want to start with your arrival? I think maybe a linear time cross, or like what comes to mind?
I want to start 18 months before the trip.
Is there milk in that coffee?
No.
Give me a sip of that shit, bro.
I like the taste, man, the bitterness.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, man, the fuck up here. Bro, I would like some fucking... You should have brought some fucking, like, exotic coffees, bro. Like, some fucking cat piss coffee and shit.
Dude, I had to carry all my shit in my... Like, on me.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
15 kilos worth of shit on me constantly.
Damn. That's a lot.
So, yeah, 18 months. Let me get my nuts.
Yeah, you haven't lost that much weight. Like, you look reasonably... I think you got a little bit... a little bit skinnier.
I was 76 before going.
Yeah.
Now I'm 69.
Damn. Okay, lost a bunch of fucking weight.
And that was lean, pure muscle.
Yeah.
But still, like, I was even skinnier from the mountains.
Yeah.
Because in my last 2 weeks, I was basically bulking. Like, 6 hours a day surf and eating 2 breakfasts.
You learn how to surf?
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit.
Got a bloody scar from that shit.
Damn,
The only scar I got from this trip, God bless, was from a surfing accident.
Nice.
That thing, dude. Surf, dude. Did you surf?
I don't know how to fucking surf at all.
But did you try?
No, I've never even tried.
Dude.
I've been too afraid.
Dude, you should be afraid.
Yeah.
Like, the last place I've been, this beautiful... Dude, I almost didn't go to that place.
All right. Now that you mentioned this, I'm definitely going back home next summer because my friend's wedding. And this should be a Weasel and Tortoise journey to the island of Sri Lanka, bro.
Dude,
let's turn this motherfucker up.
Do they surf in there?
Of course. You can teach
You
me how
got
to
the
surf.
ocean, dude. The big ass Indian Ocean right in the middle.
You can go all over the place.
Oh, yeah,
Turn this into a motherfucking trip, bro. It's fun. Come to a wedding. Have some good fucking Sri Lankan food. Meet some of my friends.
Get some exotic white boy
Oh, yeah.
telling his
Let's go.
jungle explorer stories.
Let's go.
Dude, this was an actual thing in history.
Yeah.
Like in the 1800s, after people discovered jungles, the white man. After the white man discovered jungle, but before the white man discovered photos, they got jungle explorers in people's homes, paid them to tell their jungle stories.
Tilt this thing a bit down. Bring it down. Bring it down a bit. Bring this. There you go. That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess this is what I'm doing now. For free. Not for free, for glory. An eternal remembrance.
Yeah, I guess
Putting the word out there, man. Like
I'm sure it was like a huge thing, probably like in Amsterdam. You know, like when like people were like ye olden day Amsterdam, right? And all these fucking sailors with the goddamn monkeys and shit showing up and telling people stories of these magical lands of
Dude, and people had only words
yeah
to tell their stories with. He didn't have no photos, no videos, no nothing.
Yeah.
You had to be an articulated motherfucker to describe
that's
your
true.
journeys
Yeah,
back
yeah,
in the
actually,
day.
Yeah.
Dude, but being a backpacker, like even 30 years ago, before all this booking.com and couch surfing and Google Maps, that was a badass game.
Yeah.
Like going into a place with no internet, no FaceTime, no nothing, to keep in touch with the people back home, and no one to help you. That's a whole different game. Man, I don't think I deserve the title of backpacker. The real backpacker is the motherfucker that lives off the land, that has all his worldly possessions at all times carried in his backpack. And he doesn't do hostels, he doesn't do hotels. He finds a nice flat area. Dude, being a proper backpacker, like a hardcore backpacker, what I consider to be a
it's rough.
backpacker, is
Yeah.
like being a hobo in someone else's country.
Yeah, this is the opposite. This is like the opposite of what girls want usually.
That in van life.
Van life. Dude, it's interesting. Like I was walking walking to the gym the other day, and there was this little van parked, right? And I was like, damn, like that would be just enough. Like if I took all the seats out, just have one driving seat and turn the one side into a fucking bed, other side to like a little kitchen counter, like fucking Gucci Mane, you know? Easy peasy.
Dude, I met a motherfucker in the jungle that did exactly that. My best jungle friend. So this motherfucker lived in his van since 2014.
Damn.
Didn't step foot in a proper toilet. And his job, bird people, dude, ornithologists. Those are the wackiest whackers on the face of the earth. This motherfucker for almost 10 years of his life, right after graduating college, went back and forth from the East Coast to the West Coast of the US,
Yeah.
having bird jobs, like being paid to go out there in the forest, stay 5 minutes in a place, document what birds he sees, then move on to the next spot. Document all the birds he sees, move on to the next spot. And this 8 hours a day, full-time job, dude. This motherfucker's only goal for his career was to work in the wilderness, to not work beneath a ceiling, to work outside. That was his only thing. That's it, dude. Oh man, dude.
What's he like?
Beautiful day in that motherfucker gave me the time of my life in the jungle. Like one day, because the thing is, I could do my own thing only on the weekends. So on the weekdays, I slaved my ass. I sold my ass to the highest bidder in the fucking... Dude, okay, let me put some linearity in this story. This all started with the Ukraine war. 2 days after the Ukraine war starts, I find out about it from our archetypal daddy here in CSI, Dr. Emmanuel Colliers. And then I get this obsession with South America. Like, man, not for good reason. Every time shit hit the fan in Europe, with Nazis, with fascists, with plagues, with Protestants, with Puritans, they all bounced across the ocean. Some to a nice place, the US. Others to
Less nice.
less nice place, like fucking Argentina. Oh man. So yeah, I wanted to bounce to Argentina. Like, fuck this war shit. Europe is filled with war. Let's go in a nicer place. I mean, the weather is nice. The people can enjoy life. They're not sitting in fucking cubicles with fluorescent lighting 8 hours a day and then enjoying themselves with some Netflix when they come back. Like, man, South America, man. That's my place if this shit escalates. Of course, I didn't act on it. Summer came. I continued my job with Travis. Quite liked it, in fact. But then time moved on, and it germinated. The stem, the seed, transformed into a little plant, wee plant, that made me take a Spanish course. Still no plan, just Spanish course. I'm going to South America next summer after I graduate. Took the Spanish course. So Brazil was taken out of the equation because they speak Portuguese in there. I knew that. And then I listened to this motherfucker on Lex Friedman's podcast.
The Amazon jungle
The
guy?
Amazon motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's it. The Amazon. I know my purpose in South America. I'm not just gonna go there gallivanting, trying not to get killed, trying not to get raped and sold as a coca plant slave. I'm gonna live in the jungle for a prolonged period of time. 1 month I set out. 1 month in the jungle. Look into it. First I tried to sell my ass to work for free, work for housing, but that wasn't possible because the jungle is a very expensive place to be. Like, imagine a forest in Europe in which you can only go by a river with a boat run by Peruvian technology. So not much infrastructure you can build in such a place.
Like post-apocalyptic Amsterdam.
Dude, like for real, the weather here prepared me for the jungle because I went to the sweetest spot there was to visit the jungle, at the transition between the wet season and the dry season. Wet season, you're basically walking with a cloud of mosquitoes all over you, like hundreds and hundreds of mosquitoes trying to leave their malaria and dengue fever and bugs in you. Nastiest shit they have in the jungle, the butt fly.
Yeah.
This butt fly.
The butt fly or butt fly? Just people might have questions.
Wait, does it have a double T?
It's a butt. I think
it's the same as butt.
It's not butt. It's not. It's not butt fly, bro. It's butt fly. Yeah, it's 2 T's.
2 T's.
Yeah, butt fly.
Butt fly.
No, one T. BOTFLY.
B-U-T?
BOTFLY. One T.
Yeah, man. Same as buttocks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And why are these motherfuckers so nasty?
butt flies basically mouth fucking mosquitoes to leave their eggs on their little trumpets. So when a mosquito comes in and bites a wee human like ourselves, and bites the white man coming to conquer the jungle, it also leaves a couple of guests inside the skin. And that shit grows and eats and eats, and you have nothing. It feels like you have the tip of a ball pen inside of pushing in your flesh. Woo! Oh boy. And you have to leave it there to be big enough to be able to pull it out with some tweezers. So you have to wait it out.
That's fucked up.
Every time someone had one of these motherfuckers in the jungle, we had a proper event. Dude. Like, we all came there, like, 10 people made a circle, got the cameraman. Okay, buttfly time. Let's see how many there are and let's see how they look like. Oh man, but dude, the techniques, like they put some Vaseline in there.
Mm-hmm. So just
because there was it has some little antennae
to get the air, right? So the Vaseline suffocates it, I think.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Suffocates it.
Yeah.
The fucker dies. If you want to go nasty on the motherfucker, you slap some duct tape on your skin. You let the fucker die inside of you. And then you come in with some sailor-fingered gentleman.
And they milk the fucking thing out of it.
Milks the bugs out of you, man.
Oh my God.
And then you come with a skinny-fingered gentleman to control the tweezers. This is a 3-man... Dude, this is a proper 3-man job, getting one of those fuckers out.
Jesus Christ.
Oh boy. That shit got into children documentaries, which are rolling in the Southern California area right now.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Yeah, dude.
They're in California now? There are butterflies in California?
No, the documentary.
Oh, I was like,
no, but there are butterflies in California also.
Oh, Jesus.
That sting horses and shit.
Oh, yeah. That's crazy. Yeah.
The problem is with the animals.
Yeah.
No one gives a fuck about animals. There's no tweezers for animals to use in the jungle.
Mm.
And all mammals are vulnerable to these little cunts.
So even like apes? What kind of monkeys did you find?
Okay, so the shit I saw. Now, I saw a bunch of insects.
Mm.
That was taken as a given.
Yeah.
a bunch of spiders.
It's funny. It's funny you should mention insects. Okay, for the past week or so, I have been at war with a bunch of flies that somehow got into my apartment. Okay, and it's been so fucking. Obviously, I had forgotten. Like, I had been here for several years now. I had forgotten what humidity felt like, right? But for the last, for the first month and a half or so, it's just been constant, like a low level rain all summer, right? And it got humid as fuck. It got so humid in my apartment, like my salt was wet, right?
Oh,
I was
know,
like,
dude.
I was like, what?
Know.
I was like, what fresh hell is this? Anyway,
my salt was basically seawater for 3 bloody weeks,
Yeah.
all day, every day.
yeah.
But I had to do it for Huberman, dude. I had to get those electrolytes.
Oh, absolutely, dude. So this motherfucker was in my apartment, right? I tried everything, okay? I was like, okay, I'm just gonna clean the I used like lemon fucking wipes, my counter, everywhere. I cleaned the shit out of my bath, my toilet, everything, okay? These motherfuckers just wouldn't leave, right? And like, I finally was like, okay.
So, what kind of flies are we talking about?
It's
The
like-
fat ones or the little...
The little brown ones.
The food flies.
The fruit flies, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. So I just went to fucking Jumbo, bought like literally like nukes and just like put a mask on my face. But just like nuked my apartment and I watched these motherfuckers just like fall out of the sky. God, that was such a good fucking feeling.
Oh, dude, when I came back to my apartment 2 months after leaving it for my demons to run wild in,
Yeah.
all I saw, like, I expected rats. I expected a hobo that made camp in my bed. I expected...
Bro, if I had known you had all that half-eaten food there, I would have fucking wiped that shit out, bro. God damn. I was so disappointed when I walked in there. I was like, fuck! There's so much food in here.
Dude, like, my preparations.
Yeah.
So, first of all, worth mentioning, Albert Heijn pigskins. Ooh-wee, that shit aged well. Like, Albert Heijn, if you want me to do some commercial, like Jungle Pigskin, we can partner up real good on this pigskin situation. They aged real well over those 2 months.
Yeah.
Dude, I left my place. I didn't prepare shit. Like, all my preparations, all my packing, all my apartment.
Wait, random story. Oh, sorry, random tangent.
No, man, this is what it's all about.
Like, so Julio went on a trip, went away as well, right? And he was like, oh, I'm gonna unplug my heater and shit, you know? But then this motherfucker accidentally unplugged his fridge. And came back, all of his shit was rotten. Anyway, sorry, go ahead. He was telling me the other day.
Oh yeah, he showed me the fucking ice cream, man. He had Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah.
Fat ice cream tub.
Yeah. Go on.
Went to waste.
All
I
right.
told him to refreeze it, but he was
This is
pansiest motherfucker. Can't resuscitate an ice cream.
Okay, you were gonna say something about.
Dude, so
yeah.
instead of doing my instead of planning and doing my packing my shit and cleaning my apartment and figuring out what to do with all the food beforehand, I did all this shit 4 hours before my flight. So basically, I thought I'm gonna get it done in half an hour. Pack all my shit, sort out with all the food, sort out with all the clothes, everything. Of course, not everything fit into my backpack, and a half an hour job took me almost 3 hours job. Good God, if it wasn't for that sweet, sweet train. God bless the Netherlands and their respect for timing. If it wasn't for that train, dude, that came in exactly when they said it's gonna go in, I would have lost my bloody flight. Yeah, dude, I prefer to enjoy myself at a pool party with deadlifts and brownies
Yeah.
than to think and to plan the weekend beforehand.
Yeah.
Anywho, got in there, dude, with all the shit I wanted, except for the rainproof, waterproof pants, which would have been gold in a jungle in which for 8 hours a day, I was balls deep in anaconda soup. in dirtiest swamps imaginable. Dude, I have some pictures, dude.
Yeah.
If you see that shit, you're gonna vomit.
I don't want to see this shit, bro.
Of the swamps, I was balls deep,
Yeah.
8 hours a day in. I regretted those pants, man. I left them on purpose. Like, nah, man, I don't need no rainproof pants in the jungle. I have my boots.
I think I
Only
would.
if I knew.
I think I would like I've grown to like doing hard shit, right? Like I don't think I would do this. Like I would much prefer like cold and dry and fucking miserable than this shit, bro. This sounds fucking awful. Like
The
I would
stench.
rather have a desert than this.
The stench.
Holy shit.
Do you remember that movie, Silence on the Western Front, with that 17-year-old kid that goes into the war, German dude? Do you remember the last scene?
I feel like maybe I haven't seen it. I'm not sure.
No, we saw it together, dude. So,
All quiet on the Western
yeah,
Front.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you remember the last scene in which the war ended?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
there was this kid
Yeah.
with his comrade.
Yeah.
And this kid shaking his comrade, like,
Yeah.
getting him by the collar.
Yeah.
Like, will we ever forget the stench? Will the smell ever leave our nostrils? That was me and my British comrade in the fucking jungle on our last day there. Like, the stench, dude. The stench. I never could have imagined. Never could.
Is it
Couldn't
the-
even conceive.
Is it like the decaying matter or like what's the smell? What is
Everything, dude. Like,
Animals
in the jungle, you don't have
feces.
this big of a lifespan, generally speaking. So the stuff at the bottom of the food hierarchy, like the pigs, man, there's some shit there that you wonder how do these fuckers live? Like there's a jungle turkey.
Sounds delicious.
Sound dude.
But like
Only if you knew how jungle
But
smells
like,
like.
considering how many animals there are in there, probably like shit everywhere. Just eating and shitting, you know, like eating, shitting.
Eating, shitting, eating, chicken, fruits, fermented fruits
Oh my
everywhere.
God, damn.
Cadavers.
Dead
When
bodies.
you passed, when you
Yeah.
were 100 meters in a 100 meters radius
Yeah.
of a cadaver, you bloody knew it. You bloody knew how a cadaver. You could. Before I left, I could fucking identify cadavers. Like, oh, this is a jungle turkey. Oh, this is a jungle rat. Oh, this is jungle pig. I could identify the animals based on their shit by the time I left. Like my senses, I was a wildebeest myself after 1 week in that place. Like the senses, smell.
Yeah, I think we really underestimate like how good the human world smells. Like generally speaking, like see, like the Netherlands, like
Oh,
holy
dude.
shit, bro! It's like it's
I've
so
never
clean.
been so grateful for not
It's
smelling
unbelievable.
anything.
Unbelievable. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, dude, so good. In that bloody jungle. Dude, you'd wake up with a stench on you. All the condensation. All the plants would breathe during the night. And all their bad breath would just stuck to you. And you'd wake up. I have no words to describe the jungle stench. Sticky is the word, maybe.
Fuck that, bro. Fuck all that shit.
Oh, dude, I couldn't have conceived that a human being can smell so awful, so folly, so foul. Wait, a few tangents. Ukraine war, stench,
Eventually.
animals, swamp, and okay, Ukraine war. Oh yeah, jungle fucker from Lex Friedman. In the Amazon. Oh yeah, looked into it. My cheapest and safest way. So I had to. There was a spectrum of jungle safety and a spectrum of jungle price. Jungle safety. I could go in an eco lodge, eat fresh ceviche every day. Dude, ceviche, like fucking Peruvian sushi. That thing, dude. That thing melts into your mouth if it's good ceviche.
What kind of fish
So,
is that?
Fish, imagine sashimi, so
Yeah.
raw fish cut into cubes, but with a South American twist to it, with a bunch of lemon, orange juice, a bunch of spices, mango in some areas.
Damn.
Just put a tropical twist on sushi. That's some sweet thing. So eating fresh ceviche, having gourmet-like dinners every day, but that shit is 3,000 euros a week.
Holy shit. That'd be insane.
Dude.
If you're just straight balling, if you want to just like have a baller South American experience, not South America. Like someone asked you, did you go to South America? No. What did you do? I bawled. That's what I did. I had a ball experience.
Yeah, man, it's for South America. That place you can live very comfortably. If you come in there with your fat stacks of euros, you cannot even know. You can fool yourself. You're not in South America. Like some cities, you could spend 20 minutes on a bench and not see one Peruvian and only see Americans. Yeah, so on the far end of the spectrum of safety is that place. You are in the jungle technically, but you have a hospital 20 minutes away, and you eat awesome food, and you have your private room with fucking bathtub and shit. Now, on the other end of the safety spectrum...
So that's like a tourist. It's like
yeah. I didn't want to be a tourist.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. There's a distinct difference between a tourist and an adventurer, I would say. You know. Yeah.
That's a good intuition to have, brother. So on the other end of the spectrum, if you want to do a full adventure, you go in with your backpack, your hammock, and your sleeping bag, and 2 kilos of nuts on a jungle trail. And just see where the jungle trail leads. If it leads to tribal people that will gut you alive after they shoot you in your quads with their poisoned arrows,
yeah,
then that's the direction it leads.
So like these are people like who did you see any jungle people? I mean, I'm assuming you'd be dead if you saw them, so you probably didn't.
Man, the only jungle people was that guy. That man lived 30 years in the jungle.
No, what I mean is like
like
fucking
tribes.
tribal.
No, I didn't see no one.
Good. Yeah, apparently they kill you. They just fucking find you, and then you're dead. Damn.
You can only find them once.
You can only find them once, and that's it.
Yeah, so I try to optimize for safety and for price. And the best thing I could find was spend some time at a research station, like biological station in the guts of nature, in a 3-hour radius to the nearest hospital. Because there's some nasty shit in there, like some snakes, that if they bite you, you have 5 hours to get the bloody antihistamines, antidote, anti-venom cocktail until your flesh starts dying, and you could for sure lose your limb, your arm, or your life. Like dude, there are spiders that cause necrosis.
That's insane.
There are spiders that can kill your flesh.
That's insane. Like it's like I guess it's like a mechanism for like digesting on the outside, right? Like it's like you digest it on the outside before you eat it.
I never thought about that.
Yeah,
man, I didn't empathize much with the animals there.
Yeah,
it was the purest form there is of man against nature. Fucking hell, my touchy-feely nature
we should
feelings.
fucking say some of these fucking touchy-feelies. Man, nature is so nice. Nature loves us. We need to take... I mean, come on.
The best way I can summarize it is I went in there loving nature and I left it respecting nature.
Have you heard of there's an Instagram channel called Nature is Metal? Right, it's just like a feed of nature, like animals just doing like animal shit, like bears, like
eagle killing a crow or some shit.
Bears like ripping fucking throats out of things, and like spiders like disemboweling animals and like all kind. And people fucking reported this shit. They're like, this is like, I'm like, what? Are you how fucking delusional do you need to be?
Dude, 1 week in the jungle will cure every
dude, I'm telling you. I feel
misplaced.
You, bro. I feel you. Like I'm from a obviously Sri Lanka is not very much like it's very similar to this what you experience, what you're saying. Obviously, it's very different, but same kind of biodiversity. We have the rainforest. We have like plains. Fucking my friends will send me like videos of crocodiles down there, like on their road, like shit, like, it's like check this guy out. I'm like, what the fuck? Like they'll eat your fucking dogs.
You don't need a jungle, dude.
Yeah, they eat your dogs. They'll eat your fucking kids. I mean, right? You gotta be fucking careful, right? And then like people have this very sterilized view of nature. Like people think that nature is out. People think the nature and the world is here to help us exist, which is so ass backwards. It's insane. Nature gives no fucks.
I didn't feel more disliked in
Yeah.
my life.
Yeah.
No one likes you in the jungle. In fact, everyone hates you in the jungle. The the people hate you. They don't want you there because spending months and months and months with the same 5 motherfucking Peruvians. E- Everyone eventually starts despising everyone. The spiders for sure don't like you, making nests in the clothes you lay to dry. Oh yeah, drying.
How does that work?
That's a good joke
does
in
it
the
exist?
jungle.
Yeah, does it
That is
exist?
fun. You basically have 2 hours in which you can dry that shit. Peak temperature. God bless if the sun is out. If the sun is not out, good luck, my friend. You're gonna wear the same nasty, moist, dripping wet socks, underwear, pants, and blouse
I feel
for
like
the next.
so. What's the
day.
best material for a situation? Like is some some Nike dry fit shit, or like what's the?
They said quick dry, but even my Decathlon quick dry towel, which has been engineered by French and German nerds to dry as quickly as possible in the desert, that shit was dry in 3 minutes of laying it in the shadow indoors. That shit wasn't dry once. I forgot how dry stuff feels like. Everything was moist.
Yeah, it's all about how much moisture in there, right?
There's so much humidity, dude. There's so much.
And no wind at all, so no movement of air.
Oh, dude. The jungle is crazy. It's a crazy place, geographically speaking, because you can walk and get to a 1 meter squared in which it gets breezy, it gets colder, it gets shadowier, it gets like your whole experience of the outside world changes. You can finally breathe. You can let your shoulders down. You can finally enjoy the nature, like a walk in the park in the Netherlands, but on acid, with all this crazy shit happening. Your life down, up, and right. Then you walk 5 meters more, and you're in a cloud of 100 mosquitoes trying to leave their nasty worms in you, in stinky, hot stench, sweating your guts out. Like, I don't know how that shit is possible. I think from the trees or something. I have no clue, dude. But yeah, man, some days, especially at the end, I just stopped sweating. My body just gave up. Like, there's no more reason to keep you thermally in thermal equilibrium. We'll just leave you be. We'll just leave you be. Yeah, dude, so nothing dries. But the best jungle attire, let me tell you, jungle hat. Jungle hat, bro. That shit.
With the you have like a cover for the bugs and shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You have a net.
Yeah.
That thing takes you from anxiously for 4 hours straight trying to get all the spider webs from your eyes and all the poisonous caterpillars from your beard and just fighting with insects while walking at maximum walking speed. Takes you to a stroll in the park, in a place in which you have this shield, this false sense of security, that you feel like an astronaut basically. Like nothing can touch you inside this net. You can start enjoying the nature. You're no longer man against nature, but you still are man against nature, man. Something is always crawling in your pants, in your underpants, in your shirt, on your arms, on your legs, in your boots, even in my hat, dude. That was when the illusion disappeared, when I got a nasty caterpillar inside. When you see something neon in the jungle, run, just run. Don't ask any more questions. Neon blue, neon red, neon green, neon yellow. This caterpillar had neon yellow, bright spikes on it. Straight up spikes. And that shit was stuck on the inside of my jungle hat. I tried shaking my net off, thinking it's on the outside, and this caterpillar isn't coming off. I keep shaking my net, and it's not falling. Wait a second. It's stuck on the inside. It was stuck so good that I only took it off 2 hours later when I arrived back at the camp. Then I googled that shit. That shit kills people. You can die. from those inhaling those spikes. You get some pulmonary infection,
Oh my
and
God.
people died from a
Oh.
bloody caterpillar,
Oh my God. It's like everything.
which I had 5 centimeters from my bloody face. No one likes you, dude. Not even the jungle. The jungle wants you out the minute you step in.
Yeah, I think it's like this insane level of competition, right? Like for survival, that just drives this insane arms race for developing like all kinds of defenses and mechanisms for killing things, you know, just to survive. Everything's like, if you're in a place where everything's trying to kill you, you develop some fucking insane and preposterous survival mechanisms. If you live somewhere, if you're a squirrel, if you're a
You can
squirrel,
keep being funny.
if you're a squirrel in the Tilburg University forest,
Dude,
you keep being a squirrel. You can keep being a squirrel, be furry and cute, wander around, bob your head out of the middle of the day.
Curious. You can afford to be curious.
Be
dude.
curious, middle of the day, no worries. Like people, who gives a fuck? Look at my bushy ass tail, motherfucker.
There
Do
was
that shit in South America, in fucking Sri Lanka. Like,
Oh,
you get your head chopped off immediately. Fucking eagle just like sitting there, like, what's up, bitch? It's like, fucking sitting on the tree with like the head side to side. Oh, a squirrel? You think you're hot shit, motherfucker? Dude, we should release a fucking release a like a bald eagle or like a
put some competition here.
not like a leopard.
Evolutionary pressure.
Yeah, not like a leopard or like a wolf, but like, cause I feel like that'd be too those animals need a lot of space, right? But I'm thinking like one of those, like Sri Lanka has like this little cats. They're like mini leopards.
I know what you mean. Like pantheras or
Yeah.
how ocelots.
Yeah,
kinda.
exactly. Just like release one around here and just like watch people's pets disappear. And be like, what's going on? My fucking
Where are all the bugs?
where's my poodle? Fucking poodle's dead, bitch. Your poodle got mugged.
With the German Shepherd next time.
Yeah.
It's talking about birds killing shit.
Yeah.
My most magical day in the jungle.
Yeah.
My first walk with this wacky guy. Shout out to Vincent, the man who gave me the time of my life in the jungle. The only man that was so accustomed to discomfort from his previous van life
Yeah.
and bushwhacking for the birds, that he could see through the jungle stench, the jungle pain, the crawling insects, and just have a good time, be a goofy motherfucker, crack jokes, play the guitar, wash everyone's dishes, just light the place up. By the end, some people hated him, unfortunately, but still.
You just human beings being human beings, bro.
Human beings, eventually, you leave them in the jungle for a couple of weeks with each other and no one else. Eventually, they all start being despised. Yeah, so this motherfucker, I go with him to be his assistant. So what this motherfucker did all day long in the jungle was walking around with a slingshot, with an arrow, with a fake hawk strapped on the arrow. He took the aforementioned slingshot and shot it at birds after laying down his mics and gear and recording what the birds do, what the sounds the birds make after they get scared by an aerial predator. And that was his job. Like, he got paid like $3,000 a month to do this shit as a master's student.
That's crazy. That's pretty nuts.
And just walking around, dude, this guy had like 10 kilos of gear on him. Like a mic stand, mics, 3 types of mics, like recorders, batteries on him all day long because they got fucked up in the jungle. Like, dude, those batteries lasted only half an hour. Like, he was popping them like candy. And he really needed an assistant. Eventually, I got replaced by a Peruvian assistant that, his words, not mine, the machete was like his left hand. So what I do is I'm the slingshot guy, he's the mic guy. We could only communicate through stares. Like, he candidly looks at me and shakes his head, nods his head. I candidly look at him and nod my head. get my slingshot into position, release it. That guy is setting up the mics. At one point, while looking for birds to scare, man, that's a beautiful jungle activity compared to running around with 5-kilo antennas, looking for ocelots, and trying to get their bracelet GPS signal in your antennas. Just that's, man, you do some shit that's straight up ridiculous. Like the lunacy of the human condition in itself. But the birding, the jungle birding, the slow pace, the early morning, 5 o'clock with the sunrise. When the jungle is at its most beautiful point, when all the birds are out early morning. And it's pretty chill. You don't sweat buckets. And you can breathe on your nose. You don't have to be like, where's the oxygen? Why am I breathing only water?
Only water.
And it's a slow pace. Because you need to go in the bush, off trail, and not step on any branches, not break anything, not make any sounds, not touch the trees, because the birds feel the vibrations. Just be a ghost. We're walking around on our birding, scaring off birds, recording them. Had a pretty good run, like 3 birds, already clean signal, good shot. When at some point, in a bush, we hear some birds, like 3 different types of sounds. And oh, let's check it out. Those birds got apeshit crazy. What are those birds doing solo in the bush? Screaming like crazy, like going apeshit. We get closer. There were 5 birds, 5 different species, gangbanging a snake.
Oh my god. That's crazy. Like they're working together to kill the snake?
Yes. Like small ass birds, like no bigger than a usual Netherlands singing bird you see in the campus trees. Like small 20 centimeter bird. Those red-eyed psychopaths, the ones that led the gangbanging, had red motherfucking eyes.
Of course. That's how you know they're badass. I want to get red contacts, bro. Just walk around campus like a fucking crazy person.
Be a red psychopath yourself.
Yeah.
A red-eyed psychopath. Dude. Like, and that was a poisonous snake, like the one that gives you necrosis and you have to cut off your limb afterwards, after it beats you. Like, that's 5 birds.
No, hold on. Let's start to think about how much of an insane adaptation that is. That's like think about the selection pressures that forced that to exist. Fucking hell, man. That's insane. Anyway, keep going.
The only place in which the birds grow up red eyes. The bloody Amazon.
The fight for survival is just so real there.
Man, so I shoot my bloody arrow. This guy knows he said like a maniac for me to shoot the bloody arrow. I shot the arrow and at the birds, like straight in the birds. This fake ass hawk goes straight in the birds in the bush. And they don't give a fuck. They just hold that snake by its neck and whack it on a stone. Whack its head on a stone. Dude, you have a deep understanding of physics and mechanics to understand where to whack a snake's head on. Like to know to whack it on the stone.
Do you need to have a understanding of physics and mechanics? Like, is it just like, well, they don't get taught. Maybe they do get taught. Maybe their parent birds show them how to beat shit against a rock, and they just like, okay, just grab this thing and just beat it against the rock. I mean, it's not like it knows. Like, who the fuck? I don't know. I don't know if that.
Dude, how often does it happen, dude?
I don't know.
Wait, I'm gonna tell you how often does it happen. Never, because wait. So we're there on the trail at the moment. We didn't wander into the bush. And we look through our binoculars. We start filming it like it's insane. This guy, he just waited. This guy just shot a load into his pants, dude. Like this guy had a semi seeing this shit. This is an ornithologist's dream. Like people doing this shit all day long, looking at birds through their binoculars, seeing a couple of birds killing all different species, killing a bloody snake. And this guy was just having an orgasm right there. And he goes, okay, let's go closer. We go closer. We go closer. We go closer. We're 1.5 meters away from the gangbanging. And the birds still don't give a fuck. The birds usually are sneaky motherfuckers. Like, they see you. They notice you. They feel your human presence. They fuck off usually. Or completely change their behavior. They become alert. These birds just did their thing. They're snake whacking. And we were there. Like, just one big-ass bush separating us and the birds. We got our cameras in the bush, like at most 1 meter away from the gangbanging.
How long did this whole thing take to kill this fucking snake?
No, man, that poor snake, man.
Did they eat it afterwards, or did they just fucking kill it for fun?
Man, I don't know. We spent, I think, 1.5 hours there with the gangbangers. Eventually, they all left. Only the red-eyed psychopath remained to keep whacking the cadaver.
Jesus, this fucking guy. All right.
Oh man, the technique, like straight behind the head, they got him. Like straight. You know how humans catch snakes? They catch them right behind their jaws. Like the bird does the same shit with its beak. We sit there, and after it all ends, after there's only we were on our butts at that point. We were just hanging out with the birds. After that guy records the coordinates, dude, that was an epic moment. Like hearing this guy, date 17 July 2013, hour 1100, like going full military, saying the coordinates in his recorder, like coordinates in the jungle, trail principal, 50 meters out of secundar, dude. Oh. Fucking hell, dude. That was as close as you get to a jungle orgasm, I think. Anywho, afterwards, we meet this guy's supervisor, which is this badass 60-year-old maniac that went for his first time in the jungle with a Peace Corps in Bolivia after some political coup or some shit. The Americans sent him. Like 60-year-old motherfucker with scars all over it. When the Americans rolled in, it was like a sitcom jungle. Like it was like a proper squad from a movie. First, the badass principal investigator, 60-year-old, salt and pepper, grizzled, and white hair only on the sides, slick back, his hair slick back with a bunch of scars all over his body and face, rolling in, like smash the door, gets into the camp. Then behind him, this Vincent Lanky, the gear guy. Yeah. The lanky, 2 meter high redhead with a red goatee, with 20 kilos of gear on him, like microphones and slingshots and car. Dude, they had also a fake panther. Okay. That they strapped on a car, like one of those toy cars, and they control with the remote in the jungle to scare birds while on the ground. Oh. Like the gear guy with his coca leaves in his pockets and 20 kilos of equipment on him, blue glasses.
What's the coca leaf experience like?
Oh, dude. Wait,
how do you eat it?
Let me finish the magical jungle day. Yeah. So we meet this badass 60-year-old motherfucker that tells us, so how do the birds look like? This species, this, that, and that. Boys, you are the first people to ever witness and document and record mid-story birds whacking a snake and doing these snake calls. You are the first people to ever record this particular snake signal. That was their interest.
That's incredible.
Dude, like, what the fuck? I was just a jungle intern that got on a jungle adventure with this wacky guy. Yeah. And I'm the first motherfucker to ever listen to this sound. Because these were mid-story birds. So living at between 15 and 30 meters in the trees.
Okay, I was going to ask what the hell the mid-story bird was.
So these motherfuckers don't see no snakes.
Yeah.
Like snakes are in the trees, don't you worry.
Yeah.
Falling on people.
Yeah.
And waiting. Just waiting for the sweet, sweet gringo prey. But at 15 meters, there's no snake.
Yeah.
So these motherfuckers meeting snakes, very low probability.
Yeah.
And someone witnessing that.
So how high is the top of the...
Man goes up to 50 meters. Like
That's pretty high. How high
that's
is
a high
How big is
story.
that? Like the
Man,
building?
that's 15 meters, I think.
Okay.
Like, yeah, 15, 16 meters.
This is 16 meters?
I believe so.
Okay. So like what about the building?
Man, but I have no reference to it.
Yeah, exactly. I have no idea. I have no idea what the fuck 50 meters looks like. Anyway.
Yeah. Like there I had the species of trees that I can use as a guide. And I could recognize mid-story, low-story, high-story.
Okay, keep going.
But here with fucking buildings and only one species of tree.
Let's see, 50 meters. Keep it talking. I'm gonna check 50 meters.
How do 50 meters look like?
To scale. For scale.
Yeah, man, so that never happens, dude. A mid-story. I mean, I may be speaking bullshit. Like, it might not be the same, the name.
Holy shit,
the
okay.
nomenclature.
So the Leaning Tower of Pisa is 50 meters tall.
What? 50?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
The tree I saw right after the bird.
Yeah.
The magical jungle, it doesn't end here. The tree. Did you ever see a tree so big that it cannot be captured in the photo frame? That you have to take a video of it
That's like
in order to
the
see
height.
the width.
The width of it?
The width cannot be captured by the frame, not even with a wide lens.
Wow. That's pretty big.
Let me show you how big this tree is. So this guy takes me straight to the, okay, so we meet this guy, tells us how precious what we witnessed just did. Like, this guy spent 40 years in the jungle. And he didn't witness something as crazy as this. Like, birds whacking a snake. There's already no video of it ever on the internet. There's barely any documentation on it. Birds killing snakes. But seeing that shit and seeing them make the snake alarm, that was never recorded ever.
Damn, bro.
I lived.
What?
Oh, dude. And that was 3 days before I left.
Yeah.
Like, I was so lucky.
Yeah.
And afterwards, this Vincent guy,
How did your phone behave in the larger jungle? It was pretty good?
yeah, dude, waterproof phone.
Yeah.
Got it for the jungle.
Battery life?
When they-
How did it do?
Ah, dude.
How did you charge that shit?
No, dude, the jungle was pretty well, the station was pretty well equipped.
Okay.
Like, they had running, functioning showers, cold showers. I got cold shower adapted eventually. They had toilets. You couldn't flush the water properly. You had to use the garbage can to fill it up with water and then flush your shit with the garbage can. But shit wasn't a problem because after a diet of rice, bananas, and pain, you didn't shit that much in the jungle. Not that much fiber around.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, what did you eat usually? Like, what was your daily diet like?
Dude, I got a fucking gut by the end of the jungle. Carbs. 99% carbs.
Damn, bro.
Dude,
That's rough.
so much rice and bananas.
Rice and bananas
Rice
all
and
day?
bananas,
Every
bro.
single day?
All day, every day. We had
Holy shit.
some bread. At one point, I got an egg reserve. That was smart. That's how I became, I gained some popularity in the station.
What did you get?
Egg reserve.
Okay.
I threw fucking egg parties, dude. Like, all these motherfuckers. It was a very institutionalized feeling. Wait, before the jungle, the station life, let me show you the the tree.
Man, that's bananas and
Yeah, man,
rice.
you'd have lost your shit, man. Going
Oh,
from
that's my fucking
creatine and
mind.
optimized and omega 3s and fish oil and all you'd have killed someone for sure with those machetes.
For sure.
Like I wouldn't I wouldn't picture you walking behind someone bossing you around with 2 machetes in your hands.
True.
For very long.
Damn, bro. Yeah, making me realize how good my life is right now.
Boy, oh boy.
It's pretty nice. Amazon Prime, baby. Woo!
Oh man, dude.
Sign me up, baby.
I was pretty hippie, bohemian, nature-loving motherfucker before coming there. But afterwards, give me an ice cream and some Netflix and a refrigerator.
Yo,
And
people need these kind of experiences to really appreciate what the fuck humans do for themselves, bro. Like, let me see this motherfucking video. Holy shit. That's insane. That's an insane tree. That's not a tree, that's a building.
That's a behemoth right there.
That's insane. You put this shit on YouTube, I'll link this shit on the document on the show notes. That's pretty insane. That's crazy,
Dude, that tree, you can build a tent. You can take one piece of material, slap it around the tree roots, and just have a camp.
How do you feel about the trees here now?
Oh, dude, I thought I was gonna be nature saturated. Like nothing is ever gonna live up to the shit I saw. Like the lush nature, like being in a place so thick and so full of life that you don't even see the sun. Not even the sun can pierce the greenery. Remember on my first day here, going on my bike ride to the library, like 2 days ago when we met. I still loved it.
Yeah.
Like the sun shining on the bright green leaves, and
it's a different experience.
I still loved it. Like it still did the trick, if not even more enhanced. Dude. So the jungle, the station life. I also have a video about that one. If you want a visual representation.
Yeah.
At one point they leave me alone for half a day. And I just go up a water tower and have a half an hour jungle rant. Just me ranting in my jungle delirium for half an hour.
Jungle rant.
That's gonna be on YouTube too. Oh, that shit's gonna. I watched it yesterday, not 2 days ago. That's some funny shit right there, man. Seeing me in my delirious, desperate jungle state. And so they leave me alone for half of a day. Just alone with the whole jungle all to myself. I want to go in to record some videos of me fucking around in the jungle. But then I realized, if something beats my ass, there's no human being in a 100-kilometer radius that can slap me on a boat and get me to the hospital.
That's pretty cool.
Jungle conditions, man.
I mean, I keep thinking about man, people desperately need experiences like this.
No, I need it for sure.
You know?
Like I had something to prove, dude.
Yeah.
Like this is exactly what I needed.
Yeah, for sure. Like, man, that's what I'm gonna do. When I have kids someday, I'm gonna before they
Yo, Andre.
Every summer,
what's the jungle station called, man?
Every summer, I'm gonna send them off into some fucking absurd place. I'll be like, okay, go live.
So,
Dad, why aren't you coming? Fuck you. I don't need that shit.
So,
jungle dog.
That's jungle dog, dude. These motherfuckers had 5 dogs, dude. Because they're neighbors.
That's probably a good idea to have dogs there, right?
Not if you don't wash them.
How do you wash them?
Imagine an animal that never took a shower in its entire existence.
Yeah.
In the jungle.
Yeah.
When that dog sat near me,
what did the dogs eat?
That's a good question. Did they eat?
They look pretty fit. This dog looks pretty jacked.
Oh yeah, they called it flaco, which means skinny.
Skinny?
Yeah, he was a skinny motherfucker before.
Yeah.
No, dog food. Like those little.
How the fuck do they get dog food here? So let me
3-hour
get this-
boat ride from the city.
Let me get this straight. These motherfuckers bought dog. There was a cat
They
too.
didn't-
Jungle cat.
They didn't buy shit. Man, that cat,
Yeah.
dude, that's how I encountered the jungle. I go in the station, I get my toilet paper like
Yeah.
a proper jungle prisoner.
Yeah.
Get my toilet paper and toothbrush.
Yeah.
And this cat, I leave the toilet paper 1 second on the table. I leave it there while I pack my shit
Yeah.
to make room for my toilet paper. And that cat just jumps on them on both rolls of toilet paper and rips them to shreds.
That's hilarious. Oh my god, jungle cat. It's cute. 2 dogs. Like, but so wait, let me get this straight. The motherfuckers would get dog food from 3 hours away, but they wouldn't get some fucking some eggs or some
They
shit.
got eventually, man, but my request could only be satisfied 1 day a week.
Did you have a routine, like a morning routine? Like, what did you do?
Man,
Jungle tools?
Morning jungle walks, all morning jungle walk.
Yeah.
Eventually, all afternoon jungle walks. But I had a few days in which I took it easy in the afternoon, which means sweating balls inside the station at peak heat, 33 degrees with insane humidity, and man, that water heats up, that water from the air. In the morning, jungle chores, jungle walks, just so two people had.
Did you eat any fruits, like some exotic fruits that were growing in the jungle, or like no?
No, man, it was in the peak wet season.
Okay.
That's where the fruits go insane. Dude, there were some fruits that look like penises, like bright red dicks, and they grew like this upward. They were erect. And they grew straight from the tree, like not they're not like regular fruits like bananas growing all together, like random dicks, random erect penises growing from the tree itself, from the tree trunk.
Jungle penises.
that poor woman, the botanist, tried to fit that into Google Images.
I'm glad you finished the sentence, but that botanist tried to fit that. I'm glad that I was thinking that sentence went in a completely different direction. But okay, fit the jungle penis into Google Images.
Yeah, like it deserves.
Yeah,
you know it likes it, man. Google Images.
I see this whole thing is surrounded by a nice mesh, like a nice like a
mold filled.
Like a guard against all the bugs, I guess, right?
Yeah. The problem is it was all pierced from that bloody cat.
Yeah, I just saw the video. I just saw the cat climbing up that shit. Why did they have a cat?
Dude, the animals went wild when they were left alone with me. Like, they were just... Dude, they tried giving me the cat. Like, come on, Andre. Don't you want this cat in the Netherlands?
Take the cat. Bring the cat here. What the fuck?
Take the cat, Andre. Look what...
How did you get there? They don't want the cat there? I thought a cat would be
all
useful.
those their household animals went to their neighbor that had a banana plantation or some shit like that.
Okay.
Dude, they basically cheap vacation houses.
Okay.
Vacation homes.
I thought a cat would be useful, like against like rats and shit.
Maybe, but this cat only destroyed human happiness.
I mean, cats,
They only went... You could leave your laptop there. It would start chewing on the... Not on the mouse, not on the keyboard, but on the bloody charger. Like, on the most important shit you had.
What is wrong with this cat, bro?
I have some scratch marks on my laptop to this day from this cat.
Oh my god.
Just putting its ass on my keyboard.
What
Like
is
straight battle cat on my keyboard out of nowhere.
What did they feed this cat?
Cat food.
Of course. Oh my god, these jungle motherfuckers couldn't just like, oh my sweet lord, bro. Cat food. Okay, keep going. Fucking human beings, bro. This is like the typical human being shit. Like fucking suffer through this jungle, through all this shit, but then get cat food and dog food. They're fucking pets. Human beings are amazing, man. Hilarious. All right. So yeah, you got up in the morning.
Yeah, got up in the morning. Jungle chores.
Jungle chores.
In the afternoon, station chores. In my first week.
Do you take any of the books with you?
Yeah, I took everything.
Okay.
I even took them back.
How did the humidity didn't fuck up the
Yeah,
books?
man, they were right on the edge between solid and liquid. Those pages. but your mind just goes numb in that place.
Yeah. I bet the heat and the humidity and
Yeah, and bad food. I basically starved for 1 week. So let me give you a picture. The people that were in charge of the station, one 56-year-old Peruvian dude that spent his entire adult life in the jungle.
I see there's like a little there's a little box saying dogs medicine. Is that are you serious right now?
Oh yeah, I didn't know where the human medicine was, but dog medicine for sure.
Dog medicine.
That was very well.
Dog medicine and something else. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Okay, keep going. Yeah, Peruvian and
yeah, that man, how primatologist, so working with primates, and
how do you guys get electricity in this place?
Solar panels, dude. The station was pretty well equipped.
Okay.
Like these guys did a real good job. And water, they dug it from the ground. They made some pumps, some water towers. Like research station conditions wise, it was a sweet life.
This cat just walking all over the place, doesn't give a fuck about anything. Yeah, keep going.
Oh man, I never forget that cat.
You get a new watch for this?
What? Oh yeah, dude. Oh shit, I should have brought it.
Yeah. I saw it on your wrist.
35 soles for it from the market. Do you know the watch brand Casio?
Yeah.
This one was called Catio. And on the bottom it had written young man.
Young man?
Young man. Oh, wait, I am a young man.
Young man.
This is very fitting. Man, I fell in the mud with that watch multiple times. And to this day, I still have some dry jungle mud in that Catio logo, which I'm gonna send to a laboratory one day to find what exact parasites I was covered with.
I see eggs. There's a whole fucking bunch of eggs here.
Yeah, dude. There was I wasn't allowed to take from that. I had my own egg reserve.
Why didn't you guys like look for eggs in the forest, like bird eggs?
Oh, we found some.
Yeah.
Like, dude, in some palm tree leaves,
Yeah.
Birds were building nests.
Yeah.
Like this high, 1.5 meters high.
Yeah, but why didn't you just like fucking dude? You're in the fucking jungle. Get some fish, kill some fucking animals, and eat that shit, bro.
Dude, you know why? Everything was mercury poisoned because the black miners, which are not black people that are also miners, but miners that do black mining, illegal mining instead of legal mining, just go out there and I don't even know what they do, but they did it just across the river, just across the river from us. There were people coming in for gold, because Madre de Dios is called the river, Mother of God. The river starts, springs straight from the Andes, and it brings all the sediments, all the juices, all the minerals. So you get some gold sediments in the river, and you need mercury to filter the gold out, or to boil mercury and boil the sand in to boil the sand in mercury or some shit. So yeah, there was mercury in the air, there was mercury in the ground, there was mercury in the water. Like you weren't supposed to fucking touch the river water. Just don't.
So the mercury is like something they use to get purify gold and shit.
Yeah.
And they just dump that shit into the water.
Yeah. Just don't give a fuck.
Fuck my life.
Dude, like in that jungle before the Peruvian guy, Raul is his name, before he got it from the government to take care of it, that people are just casually coming there to hunt monkeys and sell them in the marketplace.
But like all mercury poison.
Wait, they didn't eat the monkeys.
Oh, okay.
Some of them did, I think. I don't know what Peruvians do.
So you guys didn't hunt or kill anything just because of that, for that reason?
Man, dude, we're supposed to protect that shit. We're supposed to protect the shit in the forest.
Yeah,
not to kill it.
But like, catch
I know, they were deer, dude.
Catch some, what the fuck,
They were jungle deer, bro.
You should have gone on Joe Rogan on this shit, dude. Just show up with some fucking
machetes, brother.
Just throw him.
Just
Throw a machete at a fucking deer, bro. You know how that shit
get
works?
a machete in my right hand, some
Yeah,
coca leaves in the
If
other.
you and I had, dude, if I had accompanied you on this trip and some motherfucker said you're not supposed to touch any animals, I'm like, I'll be like, okay. I would have fucking executed some deer immediately.
Okay, so
I'd be like, no. I'd be like, okay. I'd be like, oh, okay. You think that? Do you? And then I would just kill some deer, right? And cook them deliciously, and like salt and spice, and make the entire camp smell of delicious
dude,
cooked meat.
Meat was
And then I'd be like, now what?
delicacy in there.
Now what? You know, fucking not eat this fish, not eat this goddamn deer. I bet you, yo, come on, bro. I mean, you gotta like, live in the jungle like the jungle.
I know, man, but dude, every walk in the jungle brought its risks. Like,
That's true. Make sure you're speaking to this fucking mic, though. Yeah.
and so the jungle scenery. On the one hand, we have Raul,
Yeah.
56-year-old Peruvian.
Yeah.
That is probably. I think he was close to Mafia Don in that city, in that town, Puerto Maldonado, the jungle city, like a city straight in the jungle, like no connections, no nothing. Its whole history is because they discovered gold in the rivers in the jungle there,
Bro, that mercury
so they
shit-
built
that-
a bloody city
That's
there.
fucked up. The mercury shit is fucked up, bro. That's
Man, I'm not sure how poisonous it is, but I know it is poisonous.
yeah, but I also feel like some of the motherfuckers just use it as an excuse not to fucking go out and learn how to do anything. You know, surely human beings, you know, bro, you know how we are. You know, no, man, it's all mercury poison, man. I don't want to go out and kill anything, man. Can't catch fish, man. It's mercury, man. The river is dirty, man.
We have these bananas and rice, man. We don't
Come
have
on,
to.
man.
We don't have to kill anyone for these bananas.
Come on, man. Let's just eat the penis fruits, man.
Man,
on,
but,
man. I can
jokes
feel-
aside, those penises look delicious, man.
Delicious penises.
if you
Jungle penises.
if you abstract away from the fact that they look exactly like skinned penises,
Rock hard penises.
rock hard skinless penises, the texture, everything, dude. Yeah, man. So the poor botanist tried to fit them
In Google.
in Google Images
Yeah. Google images.
to know what kind of species it is,
Yeah.
and the poor woman only got
Big black dicks.
big black dicks in her face. That was fucking hilarious. And there was the AI guy. And Andre, why is this happening? Trying to explain about the data that it has to be balanced.
Yeah.
That if there's mostly
So, did you,
black dicks on the internet, that's what you're gonna get as a bias.
what did she search for? Like penis shaped fruits?
Nah, man, don't you know how you can search a picture?
Oh yeah, you can upload.
Yeah.
She tried to do a reverse image search. And she got black dicks.
Black dicks and German sausages.
Amazing. Alright.
German wursts.
Come on, man. Don't put that dick in my mouth, man. just eat rice and bananas, man. Oh my god, I would have fucking lost my shit, dude. I would have lost my fucking mind.
During this whole trip, I imagined what to do this, dude.
I would have killed that dog, bro, for sure. No.
That dog gave me lice at one point.
Oh my god.
Like because my whole jungle, I had this sweet delineation between the outside and the inside, nature and culture, human and nature. In the morning, I would get 5 walk in the jungle, 8 to 1, just sweat balls, get all nasty, get filled with mud and sweat and insects before I started wearing my jungle hat, because I was shy at first, my first day. I was like, nah, man, all the people are not wearing any jungle hat. Let's feel the jungle experience. Then return. I had more species of insects in my beard than there are in the whole European continent. The shit that was on me, dude. I should have collected it all in a jar. But then I realized, man, You don't have to be like these people. These people are crazy. Take your fucking jungle hat, look ridiculous. But sure enough, I looked pretty badass. After a couple of days, I made my hat look like a pirate hat. So I became a bloody jungle pirate eventually.
Jungle pirates.
Yeah. Botanist. So one is the Raul, Mafia Don. On the also got paid by the government to find black miners. And man, you have to be a tough motherfucker to make black miners your enemies.
Google that. Black miners. Alright. Yeah, for sure. So like they just fucking show up in the jungle, try to mine some fucking gold. And shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But I think they do it in the rivers mostly.
Yeah.
Man, by the end, one day the government came and just blew up their mines. Like we saw, boom, a mushroom smoke explosion,
Damn.
just across the river. Like a fire, and then mushroom smoke, like proper. They blew them up real good. So we had a protocol, a booklet in which it was written what to do if shit hits the fan. Get bitten by a snake, this and that, this injection. Get bitten by this snake. Say your prayers and get someone to dig your grave. So okay, get you by the find a boat, get you on the boat, get to the city, and when you're in the city, after a 3-hour boat ride, don't call the ambulance, don't call the police. They won't do shit for you. They will laugh at your gringo stupidity. Call the firefighters and tell them that you call from Raúl el biólogo.
Raúl the biologist?
Raúl the biologist. That was his freaking street name in the bloody jungle city. He had why the firefighters do that? Like, I had to think about that one. What's this guy got shit on the firefighters. Like the firefighters owe him. So
what did they do for him? What did he do for the firefighters?
How can a jungle primatologist that's involved with the black miners get involved with firefighters? Still, man, like pretty badass.
Good rep, yeah.
Go to the go to the hospital. Don't tell them your name. Don't tell them nothing. Tell them yo soy de Raúl el biólogo, and they will take
your
care
friend of
you.
Raúl the biologist. Holy shit, man! This fucking guy.
So this was one part. The other party was a 27-year-old Belgian botanist that spent 3 years in that particular jungle camp, studying the trees, doing some shit there. And sure enough, this was the jungle power couple. So picture this.
Botanist and Raúl.
27-year-old Belgian woman with a 56-year-old Peruvian primatologist.
They have a thing? They have like a...
Yeah, dude. This is gonna get edited out. I don't want to speak too much shit about these people.
I'm not gonna edit out shit, bro. Just think what you have to say. Think of what you have to say. Be honest.
Okay, man. I'm telling you to afterwards.
Okay, fine. Fair enough. Keep going.
Man, so these are the people.
Funny, like it's pretty funny. Like you know, my viewership. If I look at the geography, then within the next few months, there are gonna be like three listens from Peru. Because these three motherfuckers are like, what did these motherfuckers say about us on this goddamn podcast? Right.
Oh man, fucking hell, dude. Yeah, so that was the scenery. My two bosses, mostly Julie, the Belgian biologist, bossed me around, told me what to do, told me what not to do. Man, so the first week I was the only one capable of holding a machete in my hand, because it was me, this power couple, and 2 Peruvian girls. And the Peruvian girls are not known for their strength. Emotional, psychological strength, yes. But physical strength, these girls couldn't hold a machete in their hands, dude. They needed 2 hands. To be fair, it was a fat-ass machete, 1 meter long machete. And they couldn't cut shit. And they sure loved a muscular gringo coming down.
Muscular gringo. You know, working out with me in Tilburg all this fucking time.
Oh, yeah, dude. This is what we train for, boys.
Yeah.
So, you're wondering, we need this tree that needs cutting. Okay, getting my machetes, getting my coca leaves. out in the open. Let's cut a bloody palm tree with one machete. Man, the machete, dude. That's the most manly shit you can do in the jungle. Like, just take a machete, pop on some coca leaves, and release your wrath. Release all the frustration, all the pain on the bloody palm trees. Not even the botanists cared about palm trees. They called them pioneer species. Which, is this the lower race of the trees? What was this?
I think maybe like they were brought by people to...
No, I mean, they just didn't give a fuck about palm trees.
Okay.
You, Andre, you release all your wrath on the palm trees. The other trees, don't touch them. Let me tell you about a funny story with the sentiments of a botanist. So, there was a pretty big event at our jungle. Like 60 people came to witness that, which was the release of an ocelot. So there was this ocelot bought from the black miners.
Ocelot is what exactly?
Ocelot is a
little cat.
small jaguar that is very cute, especially a cub.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. Oh my god, that's
Like
adorable.
fluffy.
Yeah. Baby
Just-
ocelot.
I think it also has blue
Oh
eyes.
my god, that's so cute. Holy shit. Meow. Does it meow?
It growls.
The baby ones?
It wasn't baby, dude.
Oh, it's a full size.
You leave that shit in the
Yeah.
jungle without a mother. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
game over, yeah.
Game over, son. The hawk comes, or even that red-eyed psychopath bird comes.
That motherfucker just wandering around the forest. Like, motherfuckers, I'm gonna fucking kill you, piece of shit.
Dude, you could feel its anger in whacking that snake on the stone. Like, take this snake.
That's what you get, you fucking bitch.
So for this ocelot, we had to install a bunch of camera traps. Because, so an ocelot gets bought from the black miners, for the jungle mercenaries, the hunters. They raise it in a...
What if this motherfucking ocelot was trained by these jungle hunters, right? And they just keep releasing this motherfucker, and then the motherfucker gets caught, and the motherfucker comes back to the
fucking pyramid scheme.
comes back to the jungle miners, and they release him again. Yo, that shit happens all the time in Sri Lanka. In Sri Lanka, that's just fucking insane. Okay, I don't like this shit at all. Okay, there's this fucking insane tradition, or like with it's like the love child of Buddhism and some Hindu shit and some Sri Lankan shit. Like, I don't know what the fuck this is, but there's this tradition of like releasing birds, right? It's like symbolically some shit.
Like they do for weddings.
Yeah. No, but not for weddings. But like it's the idea is like, oh, you're releasing captured birds as a symbol of whatever the fuck, right? So it's like the idea is like, okay, like I think it started out like, okay, you buy birds that are bred for, have to be in bird cages in people's houses and shit, and you just release them, right? As like some shit, as some prayer or some shit. So of course, these motherfuckers just started catching birds, started catching birds, and selling them near temples. Like they aren't even trying to hide that shit, right? It's like you can buy these fucking birds, like. The temple, literally across the street, are just like lines of shops selling birds.
That's what they call a gringo trap.
So I'm like, so it's like they're not even hiding it, right? And apparently my dad was like, some of these motherfuckers, they train the birds so they people buy the birds, they release them, the birds just fucking fly back to this motherfucking shop. And he puts them back in the fucking cage
for the next gringos.
Yeah, for the next dumb foxes show up, and I just keep doing that over and over again. It's hilarious. So like, I wonder if it's I would do that. Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah, that ocelot was nowhere to be found after a couple of days.
Exactly. I'd be like, yo. Easy peasy, easy way to fucking make a bunch of money.
Easy money, boys.
Yeah, like,
okay, boys, so hear me out.
Yeah, you train the ocelot well, you take care of it well, you feed it well. Like, it's a nice jungle cat for you.
Then the ocelot stays alive the whole time. We don't have to skin it alive. We don't have to do anything.
Yeah, just like, think about it. Like,
and the ocelot has a pretty good gig. Like,
yeah, and how much
travels a lot.
How much did they pay for the fucking ocelot?
Man, I think a lot, man.
Yeah, probably a lot, right? Now imagine the ocelot like gets to travel a lot, like spends inside,
outside.
Inside with the, and it gets fed, like guaranteed, knows where he's gonna live, wander around, get paid.
Man, but it's hard work because they had to teach it at the Ocelot training center. I don't know how to call that shit.
That's it.
The Ocelot camp. Ocelot boot camp.
But yeah, that bird shit is funny as fuck, bro. Yeah. Anyway,
Ocelot boot camp. They had to train it.
what the fuck were we talking about?
Ocelot.
Yeah,
So
the Ocelot. The
botanist.
event.
Yeah.
People came for the Ocelot.
Ocelot. So they had to train it how to take care of itself. Like they had to watch it hunt shit, and they did some trial runs in which they left it live animals to kill.
Yeah. Damn.
Imagine a little monkey, because there are some monkeys I think people don't give much of a fuck about because there are so many.
Why don't you just eat one of those motherfuckers, bro? Like, I don't understand. Dude,
Primates, dude, they look human-like, bro.
No. Dude, I would have had this argument. If I was there, I would have had this argument daily with people.
Yo, Raul, hear me out.
Raul, hear me out. It's like just one month.
How many bananas can you take, Raul? Seriously now. Didn't have one too many bananas.
Okay, fun thing about bananas, like, because you are a European, right? You said you developed a gut. Too much fructose in your diet. Your body your liver, so you just don't have the genes. Like your liver processes can handle a certain amount of fructose, and then actually fructose promotes the storage of body fat. So
yeah, dude. No.
Makes sense. If you literally had just eaten rice, I think it'd be fine.
Man, we can run the experiment after our masters together.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Let me show you my jungle gut.
That's gross, bro.
Not naked, dude.
I fucking ate all of, like, speaking of jungle gut, fucking Serena left me like a fuck ton of jams, which I fucking ate like a animal over the past. But luckily somehow I managed to like not get too fat. It was nice. All right, anyway.
So
Ocelot event.
60 motherfuckers coming to here.
Yeah.
So we had to install a bunch of camera traps, clean all the trails that the people are gonna walk in, because we didn't want any dead gringos in our forest. And we had to install a bunch of camera traps, and for one camera trap, we had to install this particular spot in which 3 trails meet, and you can see on three trails what's going on. And there wasn't any good spot to put the camera in, because you have to strap it at the base of a tree. And all the trees were either too thick or not in the right spot, or there weren't trees. And there wasn't anything we could do. Like, either make our own tree, like cut some thick branches and put them in the ground and strap the cameras there. Or we had this perfectly positioned tree. This perfectly positioned root, because the trees there had the roots coming out of the ground that were connecting further upwards into the trunk. There was this beautiful...
They call buttress roots, right?
Maybe. I forgot the fucking nomenclature, dude. There were so many words I learned and I forgot.
This is forest knowledge from a forest person. All right,
God bless you, man.
Keep going. Yeah.
So this perfectly positioned root.
Yeah.
But there was this other root in front of it. So we couldn't put the camera there. So the botanist faces a conundrum. We either cut this small tree. No. What is more important? The well-being of an ocelot and us knowing that it does good, that it stays healthy, that it's still alive, by installing that camera trap in that singular point on the tree branch, on the tree root, or the sanctity of the tree we had to disembowel by cutting off one of its many, many roots. So what are we gonna do? Cut off one root for the ocelot, or just take our chances and not supervise the ocelot properly? That was so funny to see, dude. That was so funny. The moral conundrum of a botanist that tries to weigh in the life of the well-being of an ocelot and the physical integrity of a motherfucking tree, bro. Oh shit, man.
Julia and I talked about this when you were tripping balls. But like, I guess. I mean, I guess that's like their job, though, right?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Like, so you understand how crazy this woman was. Julie, all the love to you. She didn't wear any mosquito spray, nor any jungle hat, because mosquito spray is bad for the environment. So after every 6-hour jungle walk, this woman had half of her face in the shape of a swollen, was a fat, bright red tomato, just swollen.
you gotta admire that level of dedication. Though.
Yeah, dude. She didn't let me touch insects after I put mosquito spray on me. Like, now it's bad for the animals.
Oh my god, I would have murdered this person.
I like you, man.
Like
How is your flip?
The contrast between us would have been unbelievable.
Walking behind her with a machete in your hand, all coked up.
I would just be killing people. I would just be killing shit for fun.
You'd have still been in the jungle now, hiding all the bodies somewhere and figuring out how to run a Peruvian boat.
I would have done that shit just to spite her, bro. I would
walk around the jungle. You would spray animals.
I would spray
walk
animals.
around with a mosquito spray.
Yeah, I would.
That mosquito spray, dude, it burned. I got the strongest shit there was. Very smart of me to do. Was to go to a clinic. It's made especially for this shit. Gringos doing stupid shit.
You know. As annoying as this person sounds to me, I admire the fuck out of this person.
She was so fucking jolly. She cracked fucking jokes at the end of the miserable days. Miserable days. She could still continue to try to lift our spirits somehow.
I admire the fuck out of someone who actually puts their money where their mouth is. Like, fucking goes to this fucking
You're
jungle.
not just an activist in the Netherlands.
Yeah. Fucking completely.
Not seeing anything.
Jesus
Christ.
Kill you. Yeah,
but actually going there on the ground. Yeah, man, pretty noble. Especially what she was doing required years.
Yeah.
Because these motherfucking trees are slow motherfuckers, dude.
Yeah.
So, seeing that shit. Okay, so we're gonna cut the tree. We're gonna cut the roots, man. We're gonna cut the roots. Nearly a tear fell out of her eye. But she goes on. Bam. One machete.
No, why don't you just dig up the
Still.
fucking root and put it somewhere else?
What do you mean? Dig up the root?
It's this baby, it's a growing small tree, right? Just fucking, if you're so butthurt about it, just like unground it, put it somewhere else.
No, man, this was the root
But you said that
of a bigger tree.
there was a tree blocking this root, right?
No, there was another root blocking the root.
Okay.
So we had to hurt the tree.
Oh my god, how is that hurting, dude? So you didn't even kill the tree, you just cut a root off?
Yeah, dude, that's the moral conundrum. Are we gonna hurt an ocelot or hurt a tree?
Bro, the tree will be fine. It'll fucking regrow that shit. Like, what difference does
The
it
tree
make?
doesn't have feelings, man.
No, it's not even
so
that.
many roots.
It's not even that. Like, that's not an actual. Like, that's not a.
It's a resilient thing.
That's not.
tree.
Yeah, like how do you spend so much time in a place that is surrounded?
Dude, I think we spent 20 minutes discussing this decision.
Surrounded by beings and entities that are so resilient and strong and have evolved over millions of years to just fucking be survivors. How can you be there and just debate the fact that cutting off the fucking root is not going to do shit for this fuck? Like, you know what? I take back. Julie, if you're listening, that's the dumbest fucking shit I ever heard in my life. Right? I respect you for being in the jungle, toughing it out, but that's some stupid shit. That tree would have been fine. The root would have grown. An ocelot, on the other hand, is much
That's
more
a precious shit, man.
much more vulnerable, right?
Yeah, dude. Like, you have...
I would have cut that root while they were arguing about this. And by the end of this trip, I would have
That jungle would have been yours by the end of this trip.
By then,
you would have killed Raul, hit his body real good.
what I was saying
You would
was
have said to Julie, I'm Raul now.
this would have gone one of two ways. Either Julie and I would have killed ourselves, or would have fucked. That's the only way.
Or what?
Or we would have fucked. That's the only way that this would have ended. Julie, if you're listening, I look forward to meeting you someday. You sound hot as fuck. Is she hot? Andre?
By the end, I was with this British friend of mine.
Yeah.
We split a fucking beer. Never ever tasted as sweet as a bloody Cusqueña.
What the fuck is that?
The best Peruvian brand, like Cusco, is
Okay.
the Machu Picchu town.
Okay.
and Cusqueña is the Machu Picchu beer. I think it was Little Bloody Cusqueña. And he wanted to leave a bloody review to this camp, to this thing, because it's on Google Maps, dude. The camp, like you can find it and you can leave reviews.
This camp,
dude.
Holy shit!
Which will remain nameless.
Okay. Good. It's probably good. That's probably a good idea. Probably a good idea. We don't want motherfuckers trying to show up in this fucking camp all the time, trying to find ocelots and all kinds of shit.
Okay, let me show you Julie. Since we're at this point.
Yeah.
Where are you, Julie?
Jungle cats. Jungle botanists.
Oh yeah. So this is Julie, brother.
So did you put the thing there? Yeah. Julie, you're pretty cute. Sounding insane, but you're pretty cute. Okay.
So bam. One machete stroke.
Yeah.
Barely even nicked the root.
Yeah.
I noticed, there are ants on this tree. They don't look dangerous, they're black ants. Hopefully they're not fire ants.
Yeah.
Bam. The second machete stroke. Why are these ants turning red? Oh boy. This is a fire ant tree.
Ants turning red?
They turned motherfucking red. Either they turned red or the warriors came down the tree.
I see.
I should look into this shit.
Yeah.
Sometime in the future. Not now. I had enough jungle knowledge already. 20 seconds pass. And we are all covered in tens of ants that only shot for the dick and balls and butt. Like, I was covered. I had a circle of fire.
Was Julie there like, I fucking told you not to cut the goddamn root? you stupid motherfucker, this is what you get. Nature is fighting against you. Mother Nature disapproves.
Pachamama. That's how we call Mother Nature in Quechuan.
How do you say it?
Pachamama. Before getting highest balls on coca leaves.
Dude.
You had to.
This is probably the bad place for me, bro. Just the way that I'm wired. If you told me I was in a fucking place full of coca leaves, I would just chew on the shit all day. I wouldn't sleep. I would never sleep. I would just be fucking chewing on that shit all fucking day.
So that's what you do. You make an offering for Pachamama before getting high as fuck.
So you just chew on the leaves? Like what's the deal?
So you make the balls. So first offering. You take the 3 prettiest leaves you can afford to find in your coca bag, put them on the ground or on a plant somewhere and say Pachamama. And then take a bunch of leaves, put them one by one, or like a cow, how I used to do, just take a handful of leaves, mash them into your mouth, and you make a ball. You make it into a ball, you don't chew it. You make it into a ball like tobacco, and you hold it in your cheek. It gets real moist, becomes a nice ball. And then you take the base, the catalyzer. Catalizador, how they call it there. Which is some type of sulfites, which I didn't look into, but they sure did the trick. Like some plastiline-like, Play-Doh-like thing that you popped in there, you mixed it up with the...
So this is like some shit you get from outside the jungle, or you can get this shit inside the jungle?
No, man, nothing. You had to get it from the town.
Okay.
But they had enough, dude. Like, all the senior researchers were all day, every day, high on coca.
So what? This is like, what? What exactly is this?
The plant from which cocaine is made.
Right. That's I was just making sure that I had this fucking right. So it's like straight up
just mellow cocaine.
Mellow cocaine. So like, do you feel like a withdrawal after you since you've been back?
Yeah, dude. You get fucking down. Like, you get the cocaine crash for sure.
Okay.
The next day after I got introduced to the world of coca leaves, I was fucking down. And I was down before. Like, I was running on fumes already. And just having a coca withdrawal in the bloody jungle, not the place for it.
Damn.
Not the place in town.
That's fucked up.
You have to keep the party going because you get adapted real fast.
Yeah.
So you have to pop those like candy. So pop some leaves, replace some old leaves. Pop some. Do this all day. It requires a bunch of maintenance. This shit.
So wait,
You have,
this shit just grows in the forest?
no man, but it's fully legal in Peru. You can grow it in your backyard. You can buy.
But is this what cocaine is made from?
Yeah. I had to be damn sure I'm not bringing any
for
one
sure.
leaf back to the Amsterdam airport.
For sure, dude.
If I'm rolling in with my backpack
full of coca leaves?
man, one coca leaf is all it takes
Damn, that's crazy.
for me to get incarcerated and
Do you think you
full
could, I
body
mean, I feel like you could
searched.
explain and be like, yo, I
but
was just in the jungle for 3 months.
when in Rome,
I didn't know. Like,
look at these cars.
it just got one leaf. Like, fuck, I'm not trying to. I'm sure they'll be like, all right.
Yeah, man. But those in the mountains were real good. Like when there's no bloody oxygen, when you're at 4,000 high, and there's no bloody oxygen around.
I guess, like, if it's just the leaf, it's such a probably very low content, very low amount of cocaine is that.
Yeah,
right?
plus it's like the high curve is not. It's very flat.
If like coke, just put in your nose or like put in your mouth, it's like just fucking straight. Yeah,
Just step function, baby.
Step function. You know, this is like more.
This is
like
a long sinusoid.
Like, do you feel like it as a painkiller as well? Like, did you feel like it took away a lot of the
Yeah,
pain?
dude. Like it turned the jungle into fucking video game. Like imagine this, dude. I think it was the most ridiculous situation I found myself to that moment. Machete in one hand, coca bag in the other, all coked up, in the middle of the fucking Amazon, chopping shit left and right. I got so hyped about chopping shit that I almost chopped my boot off. Like I almost chopped my boot in half, but I only nicked it right at the little toes.
Oh my god!
It didn't pierce it.
Holy shit!
It didn't go through. Fortunately, I left the jungle intact in one piece.
Yeah, thank God.
The only scars are psychological. Oh, dude. I left the boots there and also the jungle hat for the future jungle slaves generations.
So does that motherfucker live there? The Don?
Yeah, man, that Don. I didn't see that Don that much. I think he's too good. Does he live there? He has some business with the government.
Okay,
He has a bunch of flights. Like he went to Lima, to the capital.
Maybe he's one. Maybe he's a fucking minor, bro. Or you don't know. Plot twist.
That's how he stayed alive.
Yeah.
Having so many minor enemies.
Yeah. Damn. All right.
Yeah, man.
You were saying?
So
Coca leaves.
those fire ants, dude.
Fire ants. Yeah.
A circle of fire around my dick. Were fire ants. Let me show you how these motherfuckers left their venom.
Yeah.
Because I got them in slow motion.
How bad was it? Pretty bad.
It's like having a 1 by 1 centimeter square of fire under your skin.
Jesus Christ, fuck.
And that's only one, dude. Imagine multiple bites in the same area.
God damn.
But it only lasted 3 hours, and then I was a little numb, and then
these weren't bullet ants; they were like just fire ants.
Fire ants, dude.
Okay.
Bullet ants will fuck you up.
Did you encounter any?
A lot.
Okay.
Like a bunch of bullet ants, and I didn't know what the fuck they were. And I started playing with them with a stick. Big ass ants, but they look like bloody psychopaths. Like big ass. You can record them basically, moving their little antennae and shit. So black, mad black, big ass ants with white spikes on them, just spiky shit on them with all the venom. You could fucking see the venom, dude. That shit attacks your nervous system. So you get bitten by that shit. 12 hours, get some painkillers, you're out. Stuck to bed.
That's crazy.
I wanted to get bitten by one, to be honest. I wanted to see what it's like, man.
That's the experience.
Just wanted to see what it's like. Have an excuse not to go out in that bloody jungle. At the end, I was like a fucking soldier raising his lighter over the trenches to get bloody shot in the hand and sent home. Oh,
Okay, bullet ants. And,
bullet ants.
Fire ants in your pants.
Fire ants. We all got butt naked in the forest except the Peruvian girls. Dude, like, the jungle knew who were the gringos. Those Peruvian girls had 1-2 ants on them, shook their clothes off, no problem, just strolled around. Me and Julio, on the other hand, were butt fucking naked in the middle of the jungle, just trying to get all the ants out of our underpants. I didn't give a fuck at that point. Like, Peruvian girls, feel free to see my butt and dick. It's these bloody fire ants, man. I can't, dude. But they had projectile knowledge. At one point, I was, I don't know, around 10 meters far from that tree. Like, for sure, they can't jump this far. What do the ants do? They go up high in the tree so they can project themselves even further. So even there, even 10 meters away, when I thought, man, for sure, at eye level, they can't fucking jump on me and hit me. But they went up, so they still could land on me.
I wonder if it's like a symbiotic relationship between like the tree you guys motherfuckers.
That's exactly what it is, dude.
And
that's exactly what it is, because the tree, they keep the other insects away.
Okay.
The other insects and the other plants. So parasite plants, if they get close to that tree, they get bloody eaten and poisoned by the ants. And there is, much like my dick, there's a circle of fire around every fire ant tree, in which nothing grows.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
That's crazy.
That's how you recognize it. But we didn't.
That's interesting. I mean, man, looks like fuck me. I guess in the situation, fucking Julie would have been like, "I fucking told you." Today, she dumb motherfucker.
You don't fuck with the ants,
but
man.
it's interesting, right? Like, not only is it a very hyper-competitive, survival environment, but it's like
the friendships are fucking strong.
The codependencies and the symbiotic relationships are also insane.
Yeah, man, they co-evolve, dude. It's a very dude. Also, seeing capuchins, like little primates, analyze me. Like, they were in the middle of a race war. Capuchins fighting with other species of primates. And at one point, one stops to examine me. Just look me in the eye. On a very close branch. He didn't give a fuck. Didn't give a bloody fuck about me. What I am. I was of no importance. I was an object of knowledge to that monkey, just like that monkey was to me. Yeah, dude. The intelligence in that place. For sure.
It's amazing. I'm just amazed at like how versatile human beings are. You can live in all these fucking places, bro.
And people do live in there, dude.
Show up
and
there.
People prosper in there.
Yeah.
Like, if you're born in there,
just
swing on the fucking vines.
Yeah, that's crazy. Fucking Tarzan the shit for life for days. Okay, so what else? Is that your jungle adventure? Like, but then you went out of the jungle after a while.
Oh yeah, dude. I set out to stay 1 month. I said 18 days, not 30. It was just done. I was just done. The internet was out after 2 days. Oh, that was cool. Wrapping up my bloody thesis on the last 2 hours of working internet in that place. I see a mail from Giacomo. Yo, Andre, we have this new ethical claim we need to make. Pop it in, and resend your thesis right away. I write that shit in half an hour, send it in. That was my first day in the jungle. It just was tough, like pain. I couldn't hold my body up. It was so exhausted. And my body just couldn't take the bloody humidity. But I still managed to write the fucking ethical section in my thesis, send it to Giacomo. Boom, no internet for 3 weeks after that shit. I would have missed that shit. I would have probably needed to extend my bloody studies for 1 semester to make my thesis all over again. Lucky fucking deed.
Yo, you are a lucky motherfucker, bro. Let's be real. Let's be real about this.
Yeah.
Like, man, sometimes you get away with shit and I'm like, this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like you make me, you sometimes someone that shit you do makes me doubt. Like, why am I so fucking organized? And man, why do I plan this shit out?
To be fair, man, like, losing all my money on the first 10 minutes in Peru.
Yeah, no, good.
I think all my bad luck got
Sucked into that
sucked into that shit.
Yeah.
Okay, party on. Oh, good God. Yeah, dude. So, fuck this shit. The last 5 days, I got an Oxford-educated gentleman, just like myself, wrapped as his Oxford master, and went in the jungle to search for the meaning of life.
Yo, next trip should be Africa, bro. For sure.
Dude,
The
Marrakesh,
savannah, the
Morocco,
savannah,
dude.
The savannah. The fucking... The different... It's a different jungle, bro. It's a very different place.
Oh, dude. Man, I'm for sure 2 years adventure satiated.
Yeah, for sure. That's good. I'm glad you had this experience, though.
Adventure satiated. I proved everything I wanted to prove. Not at that point. At the point I left the jungle, I still had shit to prove. That's why I went on a solo motherfucking trek in the Andes.
How did it feel coming out of the humidity and going up the fucking...
Pain, dude. I was in Cusco 2 weeks. So Cusco is a city at 3,200 meters high.
Hmm.
That was the the Quechuan capital
Yeah.
before the Spaniards came over with their gunpowder and fucked them up. So there, in a period of 2 weeks, I didn't manage to take one single solid shit. My body just refused to digest shit with all that low oxygen, dry hellhole.
Damn, I thought it would have felt better.
Oh yeah, dude,
Yeah,
I
of
also
course.
picked up a bug. There was a flu. There was a jungle pandemic, dude. Like a proper jungle station pandemic. One motherfucker comes in sick, then the next day another motherfucker gets sick, another motherfucker, and I was the only one left. And it didn't catch me. So I thought, I get in the mountains when there's no oxygen for my body to fight anything. I get all dizzy. I ran out of breath by climbing 5 stairs. That's all it took for me to lose all the oxygen, all the comfortable oxygen levels I have. No oxygen. I also get the jungle flu. Like 4 days, I'm just in my Peruvian cheap-ass hotel room, just grinding it out. Like altitude sickness, jungle flu, pain. Then explore the city, still with a mild level of pain, see all the ruins. And then I go on a mountain, on one of the tours, and I discover that I don't give a fuck about the ruins, I don't give a fuck about the tours, I don't give a fuck about the churches. Still the badass churches. They had Black Jesus eating a guinea pig at the Last Supper.
What?
I think this is Peru in a nutshell. Black Jesus eating a guinea pig.
Oh my
They try to make Jesus their own.
That's, yeah, bro.
So I go on the mountain.
Jesus ceviche.
Oh, dude.
A Peruvian twist on a classic favorite. Classic favorite. Oh my god. Yeah. So you didn't give a fuck about any of that shit?
Yeah, dude. All the gringos, all the Peruvians walking around with their flags so the gringos don't get lost. At one point, there was a family that carried around a fake baby. Not the 8-year-old daughter carried the baby, no siree. The mother and father carried the baby like a real baby, like with a blanket,
What?
with a
Wait, hold on.
alpaca
What?
beanie. So, you know how there's baby dolls, right?
Baby doll. Oh, yeah.
Cute little babies.
Yeah.
But there's also one of those realistic looking baby dolls.
Fucking creepy ass
Like
doll.
straight out of the uterus,
Yeah.
wrinkly,
Oh god.
moist
Jesus.
babies.
Sweet black guinea pig eating Jesus. Alright.
So this motherfucker carried the bloody fake baby with them. Like a realistic looking baby. It's the parents. And
Is this like some kind of ceremony or something? Or like what the fuck are they
I
doing?
don't know, man. I was there with an American girl. Dude,
Okay.
on every tour I've been, on every situation I've been, I've got a young gringo woman just gravitating on me like slap without mistake.
You
I was-
try just pulling him in, bro. You with the jungle, with your jungle mask, you know.
Oh, dude,
Pouring
I
on
feel like
you?
a real badass, dude. Like,
Yeah.
how the fuck? 2 days ago, I was fighting ants in the wet rainforest, and now I'm walking around with this motherfuckers carrying around a fake-ass realistic wrinkly baby. That's wrong. So what do? I start asking around for a trek, for a trail on which I can go alone. Every decent human being tells me, don't go. We have bad treks. They're not marked. You'd get lost instantly. You can't even hold up the trail because it's not a beaten out trail like in Europe. It's just shepherds running around making trails every day. There's nowhere to walk. You have to go to know what you're doing. Don't go, boy, don't go. But I keep going. And on one morning I meet my hostel host for the breakfast and I ask him. He tells me, oh yeah, there is a trek. Which I did when I was 12.
So what he's saying is, don't be a pussy, you little bitch. I did this shit when I was 12. You're a grown ass man, you can do this. Yeah.
He goes, it starts in Choqquequirao and it ends in Uchuicosco. Uchuicosco, which is the little brother of Machu Picchu. No one knows about it because you have to walk 9 kilometers over mountains to get to that shithole. Which is still an ancient city. So, okay, dude, where did I start? I don't know, man. Just go in that city, ask around. I look on the internet, nothing except for an Austrian blog post about the existence of this trek, how it exists. Like, yeah, it's a thing. A picture of the...
Wait, do you have a Type-C charger?
Yeah.
Yo, hook me up. Anyways, yeah. You were saying about... okay. Keep talking, Alice. Why this motherfucker up?
Yo, do you want fingerless gloves?
Fingerless gloves?
I got you alpaca's fingerless
Oh,
gloves.
hell yeah, bro. Are you kidding me? Yes.
Dude,
My hands get cold as fuck and I'm like during the winter and I want to use my computer. Dude, this is perfect.
Dude, the first thing I think when I see these motherfucking gloves is Udesh.
Hell yeah, bro.
Black alpaca gloves.
Hell yeah. That's yo, thank you so much. Yo. This is a oh my god.
Be careful with the sticky shit because it's real flimsy.
Yeah.
Like they get stuck.
For sure. Like, dude, this is oh my god. Dude, this is fucking perfect. Dude, cause like during the winter, my hands get cold as fuck, and this is a metal laptop, so it gets fucking cold typing on this motherfucker. Yo, game changed, bro. Nice, thank you so much.
All the way from dude, I got it from a shepherd station house.
That's
like
amazing.
a woman shepherd's.
Dude, this is an awesome gift.
Enclosure.
This is an awesome gift.
They had the bloody alpacas right next to the gloves.
That's
so
amazing.
You know it's the good shit.
That's amazing, dude. Thank you so much. Fuck yeah, bro. Man,
Easy to carry, man. Easy to carry.
Hell yeah,
in my
bro. I
15 kilo
I
backpack.
appreciate it so much. That's so good. Oh, I'm gonna comment. I'm like I can't wait for it to get fucking cold so I can use these fucking things. That's amazing. Thanks, buddy.
Oh no. I had a moral conundrum this morning.
Charger.
If I should bring my charger or not,
Yeah.
I had 100%. I didn't bring it.
Fuck, you know. All right, whatever. I think we have some time left. I have 26% on my fucking computer right now.
26?
Yeah. We're good. Keep going, bro.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I go on a mountain tour, and this motherfucker. Oh yeah, I did it when I was 12. Okay, challenge accepted. Where does it start? I don't know. I look on the internet, nothing except for an Austrian photo of the trailhead, a sign on which it says El Camino Inca Uchuicosco. Okay, so all I have is this picture and the name of the town from which the trek starts. Let's go. It's 9 in the morning when I find this shit out. At 11 I go out to the hostel, take one of those shady minivans with crazy drivers up to the town. I'm in the town at around 1, and I start asking around with my bad Spanish. Uchuicosco? Conoce Uchuicosco? El Camino Inca Uchuicosco. All these people looking at me like, what's this dumb gringo looking for? Is he on drugs? Who gave him coca leaves? No one knew what I was talking about.
Yeah.
But at one point, this old guy, like 78-year-old, beaten out by the insane mountain sun, just no tooth in his mouth, comes at me. El Camino Inca, Uchicosco.
That's amazing. Okay.
See. No more word from him. Gets his car key and starts drawing the map of the Choquequirao, Chinchero, the town I was in. Starts drawing the map with his car key on his bloody forearm.
On the dry skin?
Yeah. And then he starts drawing the map of the village in which we need to go to find the trail, and then starts drawing the road through the mountains up to the fucking thing. Dude, I wanted him to continue. Maybe he's drawing the whole Peru in there. Like, who knows? The whole continent.
Yeah.
And I go, I like this man's commitment. Asked me for 27 soles. Me, like a proper educated Romanian, negotiated down to 17 soles.
To take you there?
Takes me there in a stinky ass, in a van smelling like llamas. These motherfuckers carry their ship in their cars, dude. Like, on the way there, I saw a car, like a basic, regular car, with 6 sheep in it. Just walking around the car, dude. So stinky van takes me there, half an hour. We get straight to the bloody sign I saw on that Austrian blog post.
Nice.
Of El Camino Inca Uchicosco.
Yeah.
Perfect. Game on.
Yeah.
Now, this is a 9-hour, 30-kilometer mountain trek.
So he takes you to Cusco?
Not to Cusco, to the little village from which to the sign.
Okay. So where does the trail lead?
The trail leads to Uchicosco, which is that ancient city.
Okay.
And then near that ancient city, meaning 4 more hours of walking, there's a little village from which I can get back to the main city, Cusco. So it's around 2 in the afternoon when I get there. So no shot in hell I'm gonna finish this today. I'm gonna sleep in the bloody mountain and finish it up tomorrow. I go there. Of course, in 2 hours, the man in the van before leaving, as he left, was saying, derecha, todo la derecha. All right, keep it right, boy, keep it right. After 2 hours, I was going left and forward. I get to a lagoon and the trail ends. No more trail. What to do? Google Maps. All I knew was the direction in which to go to arrive to that ancient town. I started looking through my phone desperately, and I found that sweet app named All Trails. That's basically Google Maps for mountains. It contains every trail, every little shepherd trail, ever made.
Really?
It's on it.
That's crazy.
And you can make your own trail. You can know the start point, the end point. You see all the paths, and you can make it your own. And that's exactly what I do.
Your technology, bro. He wouldn't.
And it works with no service, no nothing. Only your GPS location.
He wouldn't be this, bro.
Fucking hell, God bless those. Yo, All Trails. Once I get rich and famous, I'm gonna buy some shares in your company. You better go public by that time. So dude, so beautiful, dude. Only me. Like, you have to put in so much effort to find this trail that no sane human being is willing to put the effort in. That's why I went there. Nothing. I could scream, I could dance. No one can hear me. I could only hear in silence. Like the kind of silence you have to fight to hear. You could only hear your own breath. Man, that was fucking beautiful. Like walking around straight on the mountain crests. Like straight on the mountain itself, its peaks. Going to some lagoons, seeing some ducks. Those ducks were real confused when they saw me up in the mountain. Like they didn't see such a creature ever before. So I continue, and I find the El Camino Inca, the Inca road, the Inca trail. These motherfuckers, more than 2,000 years ago, built a bloody road on which to walk through the mountains. Like, paved it with stones, made a ditch, a real complex one that follows the trail for all the water to come down, and from time to time it goes under the trail for it to pour into the river. Just walking on a piece of infrastructure built more than 2,000 years ago that lasted to this day, and it serves its purpose perfectly.
That's crazy.
All alone in the bloody Andes at 4,000 meter high, with my 10-kilo backpack and 5 liters of water and 1 kilo of nuts. That was fucking beautiful. Until it got dark.
Then it got weird.
For the last 2 hours, I was on the lookout. Before I knew it, darkness comes in at around 5:30. I was on the lookout for a place to camp. But in the bloody Andes, there's no flat surface. Nowhere. So I don't find shit. I have half more hour. Okay, boy, executive decision. What do we do? There's nothing to do. There's like this steep land. We either put the tent on the trail itself, where the bloody shepherds and goat and dogs return in the night and go in the morning for their sheep to eat grass, or we go on that faraway peak with a bunch of stones and look what's behind those stones. Of course, I do the most unreasonable thing in sight. I go up that bloody peak, and the stones were so large, so big, that I couldn't climb them with my backpack. I leave my backpack, I jump over the stones, I start walking around, and this is a peak filled with stones, like a stone-filled peak. I walk around the stones, and sure enough, right in the middle, there's a 1 by 2 meter patch of almost flat land, surrounded by walls of stone. This is it. 20 more minutes of sunlight before it gets pitch black. Get my backpack, put up my tent. I slept at a 30-degree angle, but still I was surrounded by stone. No sane human being, no animal, is willing to put in the effort to go in exactly this spot. So I'm safe. At least I know I'm safe. Or so I thought. Get to sleep at 6. Tired as fuck, cold as fuck. Didn't pack forgot my socks. Was forced to wear my sweaty socks I wore the day before for the trek. It got cold real fast. And guess for what I chipped out when buying my equipment?
A fucking blanket.
A fucking sleeping bag.
Sleeping bag.
Why should I pay 50 euros more for a winter sleeping bag when I could use the spring sleeping bag and just wear more clothes? The hobo life. There's always room for more layers of clothes. That shit didn't work. My sleeping bag, its limit was 5 degrees. Outside were minus 5 degrees.
Jesus Christ.
10 degrees worth of difference
That's
that
crazy.
I felt on my bloody body.
That's crazy.
Hope I don't... I think I have a little nerve damage to this day in my right toe. Like it's a little numb at the tip. Either from that night or from a bug in the jungle. It's
What
still to be decided by the doctor I consult.
Yeah.
Fell asleep at 6. I wake up, I'm at 8 woken up by hearing 2 motherfuckers talking in French. How did these French motherfuckers get in here? How? Just how? Like, to get on that peak, you have to go off trail and walk around 25 minutes just up the mountain, up a steep bloody mountain. How did these motherfuckers go here, man? Why?
They had the same idea as you did, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm not a special gringo after all, man.
Yeah.
We're all 2 of a kind. Fuck it, I'm too tired to be social right now. They're gonna see my tent, they're gonna fuck off. It's room only for 1 tent in here. 1 by 2 meter square room. They fuck off. And around 10, I get woken up by something hitting the rocks around my tent. Something hits the rocks, jumps on the rocks, hits them real hard, enough for me to wake up, and lands straight by my bloody head. I stop breathing, I stop moving, I stop blinking. I'm only hearing. There's a 4-legged, heavy-stepped beast, wildebeest, by my head, smelling me.
What is it?
I don't know.
Okay.
All I know is it had 4 legs,
Okay.
because I heard 4 steps when it walked, and 4 heavy steps because I felt their vibration in the ground.
Probably like a mountain goat or something.
Dude, it had to be fucking agile to go over those steps, like those stones. Those stones had to be climbed.
Yeah, can't have been a cat or anything because it's too. You wouldn't have heard those steps, right?
There's big cats, dude. I looked it up on Google.
Yeah, but like that can't have been a cat, because like they're super soft stepped, bro. You wouldn't hear the motherfucker until you were being eaten alive.
I don't know what it was, dude.
That's
I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
But it hung around for about half an hour, smelling me, playing with my tent, playing with my tent fabric, playing with the tent ropes. And I didn't have my knife on me. I didn't have anything. All I had was my fetus position. You know how quickly you discover God? Once the only thing holding you between an animal deciding if you're interesting enough to be murdered and eaten alive. No. Murdered and eaten, not alive. Are 2 flimsy pieces of fabric of a tent. And there's nothing you can do. You can't scream, you can't do nothing, you can't do shit. It's just you. What to do is sing a song 100 times in my head.
Yeah, what can you do, bro?
And wait it out.
Yeah.
The thing leaves after about half an hour. Jump out of my sleeping bag, get my 20 centimeter pocket knife, open it up, sleep like this, like a mommy, holding a scepter. Still like there for 2-3 hours, scared, like adrenaline all over my body.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't feel cold no more. I only felt bloody fear. I haven't been this scared in my fucking life. And I got lost in the jungle during night. I skipped over that part of the story, jungle adventure. But this got to be a multiple part gang we're running.
Yo, this thing is my battery's dying too. Let's wrap this up for today. It's been like 2 hours, 2 hours 10 minutes, but we can continue this again. Oh man, I should have brought my charger. But anyway, we gotta go fucking shopping and buy shit for the because I said I'll buy everything. And we'll split the cost for pizza.
Nice.
All right, yo, to be continued. And Andre, fucking amazing story. I'm so glad that you had this experience. Even if you don't get, we'll continue. We'll continue this. But yo, thanks for these gloves. This is like, I can't emphasize on you like how perfect this gift is, because not only does it capture like a trip that you took, right, like a place that you visited, right, but it also fulfills an awesome purpose, for me, because like I can graduate from buying children's mittens from Decathlon and chopping the fingers off. Not to a real adult. Thanks, bro. I really appreciate this. I'm glad you thought of me. All right, bro. Let's hit the gym, hit the sauna, have some pizza. Thanks for listening, everybody. Catch you again next time. This has been a One Deeper podcast. Thanks for joining, and I hope you learned something. Catch you again next time.